Well, if you're watching this, young people, you're at the Youth Voice workshop, and can I just say what a joy it is to join you all this morning to give you a bit of an update on education, but really also to give you an update on how we want to hear your voice as we continue to develop the education service going forward. So really from me, first of all, it's a massive thank you to you all, the way you responded to lockdown, the way you responded to coming back to school, and the way that you continue to respond to ongoing developments and restrictions and rules and changes has just been absolutely phenomenal. Your resilience is just amazing. But notwithstanding that, please know that we have this continued eye on making sure your mental health is as good as it can be. Appreciate that this is an anxious time for absolutely everyone, and please know that our communications, as we have all through the pandemic, straight to you as young people to ensure that you have got the most up-to-date information that we can possibly give you. So moving on to education, because Kerry tells me I've only got between 2 and 3 minutes. What an exciting time we've reached. We taught ourselves so much with you during the pandemic about how quickly we could go into remote and blended learning. The whole of Scotland has pulled together, and we're a big part of this, to develop eSchool and other remote learning methods. You'll all be very aware of how much use we want you to take of Glow right now. And really, in terms of education going forward, clearly SQA is on a lot of your minds and what will be happening there. And I'm actually sending updates out today, which is actually Friday the 30th of October. So I'm recording this before your conference, folks. Today, as to some initial information that we have on your SQA exams. And please know that you're always going to be first to hear that. You indeed, many of you have probably already been through an SQA diet of the last wave, where we had to look at estimates, and clearly there's going to be a lot of that in this next wave as well. So I really do look forward to sharing that with you. But more importantly, we're going to have an SQA young persons group, and Mr. McGinn and myself will be running that, and I really do look forward to talking to you through VSEAN about your views on how we should implement the recommendations from the Priestley report, and indeed from what the SQA decide to do in terms of the exam diet going forward. So I look forward to speaking to you on that. But on to education holistically, everyone. The junction we have reached is the most exciting one that I've ever seen in 25 years in education. We've got a chance to flip the system, and you have to be at the very top of that. We need to come to you and listen to your views about what you love about education, what you maybe don't love so much about education, and thinking about the economic climate that we are going to release you into from schools. You're going to find it very difficult in the economic climate as it currently stands, and we need to remove the barriers for you to reach the jobs, the careers and aspirations that you all have. COVID can't be a dream wrecker. So really, young people, and I address you as colleagues, we need to think about how do we break down those barriers, and clearly in Kilmarnock and in Ayrshire, via the fantastic work going on with the likes of Halo that I hope you've all seen, and indeed the Ayrshire Growth Deal, we're working alongside some of the biggest companies to make sure that we maximise the opportunities for you. And also, can I just say, we want to really start to build parity of pathways. For far too long, there has been a reliance on the 5 hires being the golden measure. And, you know, it's about measuring up to that. It absolutely is not the case. I didn't get 5 hires, and I would still turn around and say, you know, clearly that's not a measure by which we should be measuring success of you as our brilliant young people. There's so many qualifications out there for you to do. And really what we want to encourage now in all of our schools is complete diversity in thinking around about what does success look like. And success for so many of you will be getting into the jobs that you want to do, jobs that you'll love, and jobs in which you'll have a lifelong of learning in front of you. So really, I know Kerry will pick this up, but please, you are a massive part of this journey. We're all a bit old and long in the tooth to make these decisions for you. So I really do look forward to hearing your views going forward on education renewal. And let's also be clear, so much of that is going to be digital, and I'm sure that you have a lot to teach us, rather than us teaching you, which will sound kind of weird in education. So really from me, I've gone hugely over the 2-3 minutes. So Kerry, please be nice. I just want to say I've got a huge debt of gratitude to you all. Just to express my love for you all at this time, because this has been hard. This has been really hard for us all. It's taught me an awful lot as a person and as a leader within education, and I can't wait to work with you all towards the next step. Take care of yourselves, be kind, be caring, and be connected. Take care.